Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Elizabeth. If you're new here, welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, do not forget to like this video, and do not forget to share this video. So guys, in today's video I will be talking to those guys who are trying to reapply for their F1 student visa. Just in case you have been denied before, there are some things you need to note before reapplying for your F1 visa. So this is what this video is about, and if this is what you want to see or you want to hear, then please do stick around. Okay, all right, so the first thing you need to know about your reapplication is the application fee. You have to still pay your application fee. Every interview requires a fee. Once you've used the fee the first time, you have to repay. You have to pay another one the same way you paid at first. So the second one is the service fee. There are two conditions for this. You would not have to pay if it's still under a year. If your first visa is still under a year, you won't have to pay. But if it's more than a year you've paid your service fee, you would have to pay again, because it only works for 1 year, 12 months. So you might need to pay if it is above 12 months, but if it is still within 12 months, then you are good. You do not have to pay. The next thing is your DS-160 form. You have to refill that form again. You can't just say you are using the old DS-160 form. Things might have changed, so you have to refill it, and you have to have made updates to things. So you have to refill it, especially that part. There's a part on the DS-160 form that says, have you been denied before? You have to fill that part and say yes. And when you are giving answers for it, because they will ask you reason why you have been denied before, do not start saying, oh, the visa officer is a bad man. I answered my questions correctly and he just refused to give me this visa. Don't say that. You can say something like, oh, probably you were unable to communicate your intentions to the visa officer, but however your intentions is so and so. My intentions, give them good things, but don't go and tell them, say bad things about the visa officer. You don't want to do that. Then another thing is your passport photograph. Make sure that you still have a recent passport photograph. If you took your last passport photograph recently, you can still use it, but if you feel like it is old and is not more acceptable, I think 3 months, maybe 6 months, you should go and take a new one. It's better you take a new one than to go there with an old passport photograph. So the next one is your I-20. Your I-20 is important. So you can actually reuse your I-20 if nothing has changed for you, but there are some cases where things would have changed. For example, I'll use myself as an example. The school I was going to is no longer the school I am going to, so I had to change my I-20. I had to get an updated I-20. There are some people who had deficits on their statements, so you have to change your I-20 to update it. Probably that was even the reason why you got denied. Okay, so if there any discrepancy on your I-20 and you know that it needs to be changed, make sure you reach out to your school so that they can change it for you. You don't go there and make same mistakes. They are trying to be right this time, right? So try to make sure everything is coordinated. Next thing is your bank statement. If your bank statement is old, is not recent anymore, please do yourself well to get a recent bank statement, at least 3 months. In fact, I'll say 1 month at least, so that you don't go there and you are showing the same thing, everything looks the same, nothing has changed. The visa officer will be wondering, money is not going in and out of this account, why does everything look the same? They might not remember, but I mean, you just want to do the right thing, right? Make sure it's recent enough. And your sponsor letter, probably someone is sponsoring you, either your uncle, your aunt, a family friend or something. So bring an updated one. You don't want to bring a previous one or an old one. Bring something updated. If your organization is sponsoring you, bring something updated, and make sure you bring letters with letterhead from your organization. You don't just want to bring a piece of paper written with a pen that can be adjustable at any time. You don't want to do that. So make sure you bring something recent and legit. Then, and so for your international passport, which is the last thing on my list, you can still use your international passport. Why not? The only reason why you would not be able to use that same passport, probably it is going to expire soon. If it's going to expire in the next 6 months, you should know that you have to renew it, okay? Because once it's going to expire in 6 months, they might not accept that. They want from 6 months and above. So make sure it is not expiring soon. If it's expiring soon, before you go for another interview, make sure you renew it on time. All right, so that is that about things you should note when trying to reapply for your visa interview. Okay, so I wish you success in your next visa interview, and make sure you practice a lot, and I'm sure you're gonna be fine this time around. Thank you for watching today's video. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to like this video, and do not forget to share this video. See you in my next video. Bye.